But I did so Spotify's a music streaming service.
That's how I listen to DJ shows.
That's how I listen to my orchestras.
That's how I listen to the.
That's how I listen to Bach.
They now have with the premium account, it's $10 a month. They have all these audiobooks that they released.
Oh,
yeah. Used to, I don't know what the deal was, but they had them, but they were locked. But now I guess they unlocked them on the app. So I started listening to the Bible.
Yeah. How's that? How many hours?
Dude,
classic.
it's 83 hours.
Is that with the begots?
Dude, so many begots. Dude,
I honestly tried reading the Bible one time, and from front to cover, and I that first Genesis,
that's where I'm
Abraham begot Johansson begot.
And he lived to be 969 years
in
old.
a literary sense, do you think that was just to build credibility? Who's keeping a fucking record and then they're just now putting it in the book? Where they're this guy.
No, I think it's a shout out.
I think it's
hey
this
baby,
guy's,
hey baby, I'm gonna put you in my first book.
This guy's from this guy, from this guy.
Sure.
It's who knows that? No one knows their own family.
But you're putting the family name in the Bible.
Yeah,
It's
and
Ishmael. You know
Ishmael.
You know your dad's name. You know
Play the
your
greats.
dad's name.
Play the greats.
Now, do you know your dad's name?
Benjamin begot Jonathan.
And then go back 4 of them.
Yeah.
That's and then you're that should be the first sign of unreliable narrator. Where you're I know my family history back 10,000 fucking years.
Yeah, it really it's kind of exhausting because it is all that. On the way down here, I was like, I should at least listen to this so I have something to talk about on the show. And it's 5 minutes of Mazithra begoth, all these Isaiah
begot Zenith.
Yeah,
begot
it's that. And then he lived to be
Abraham.
649 years old.
Right.
It's crazy. But then when I turned on your street, they start talking about Moses and Cain.
Yeah,
and it's
that's the real shit right there.
Cain.
It's wild, dude.
So, what's weird too is they talk about Adam and Eve and how they were he's and they were naked and they were not ashamed. I'm how would they they don't know anything? How would they be ashamed of being naked?
Well, that's
exactly.
I just told you.
That's why
it's the narrator. Come on,
but
get with
they
it.
knew
Steve.
nothing. They didn't know shame.
They didn't have the knowledge of the tree yet.
Why
it's just a weird.
They didn't know fucking jealousy either. Why not bring that up?
Yeah, I don't know, man. The
Because
whole
they
thing.
want you to
They didn't
feel
know
weird
property
about
rights
being
or
fucking
taxes.
naked.
They didn't know Spotify.
No, they wanted you. They want to create a weird association.
Is it James Earl Jones, by the way? Because
No,
that's a pretty good rendition.
It's some dude that his name's George something. He's got a really weird voice.
George Takei. Hi. Yes.
Those.
John Waters.
George Takei and John Waters.
Divine.
Hey. And then Steve got begot.
But then, they were talking about Moses and Cain, and at one part he's Moses was naked, and Cain observed his father naked, and Moses awoken from his wine. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make it through it at all.
Dude,
No.
no.